What's going on, everybody? This is Leo from Daddy's Game Time, your friendly show about gaming, movies, and pop culture. Today, we're going to be playing a retro game on N64. It's the one and only Superman 64. Actually, it's not Superman 64, but that's what everybody knows it by.
Then there's no time to waste.
It's a notorious game for being one of the hailed as one of the worst games of all time. The actual title of this game is Superman: The New Adventures. Now, as you can see on the screen there to the side, right above my head here, if you look at the graphic, there is no title posted on the box art to this game, which is kind of does it justice, because this game was kind of a snafu right from the start. You know, it was a major disaster in development. Titus Software developed this game back in 1999, and I guess they kind of blame Warner Brothers and DC Comics for not allowing them to make the game that
in short time your fate will be sealed,
gonna be
Superman.
Good. However, I think this game has major flaws, and I don't know exactly what they would have
Then there's no time to
said
waste.
or done. Okay, here we go. Now this is my first playthrough. Oh God, these controls are terrible. Gotta fly through rings. I got that much from seeing some of the videos online where people talk about how terrible this is, and I just had to kind of try it for the first time and share my reactions with everybody. I thought it would be appropriate, just considering how in the film business right now, Superman is kind of going through its own issues as well, along with Batman and the Batman v Superman films. Sure, they were, I guess, somewhat successful in the box office. They are kind of relaunching some of the I guess new universe for Superman and Batman and the Justice League and all that. However, for a while, whoa, what was that? Oh my goodness, the controls are so terrible. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, why is it going so fast? I stopped pressing the go button, which, by the way, it's button B on the N64 controller here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's a little bit of self-torture here. I'm having lots of fun kind of doing it in a way, I guess. But it's fun for all the wrong reasons. I'm sure that oh, I'm gonna stop this car or doing something. What do I do with it? Lift it up? Oh, snap! I lifted it. Yeah. Okay, what? Is there another car? Oh, let's see if I can reach it in time. Oh, jeez. He ran over a baby. He ran over a baby, folks. That lady had a stroller and that car just busted right into it. Jeez, that's gotta be like one of the worst fatalities. Oh, and we're taking him back. I guess I accidentally pressed the start button. I was so
in short time your fate
so
will be
focused
sealed, Superman.
on that baby. Gosh, I've never seen a baby die in video games before that way. Can you guys think of any other game where a baby has died?
This looks like a job for Superman.
In such fashion. Okay. Oh, I'm back to the baby. Lex wins.
This looks like a job for Superman.
I'm gonna stop him from killing that baby. Oh, maybe not. Controls. The real villain in this game is the controls. Is there another car? Where's the other car? Oh, there's another car right there. Or is that the one I already threw? Oh, I guess I was successful. Okay. Time's going, but I can't move. Oh, here we go. I moved. Yay. Alrighty. So, yeah, the film Batman v Superman was not liked by the majority of people, I assume, or the majority of the internet. At least that's whose voices I'm hearing the most. All the people that go online and write these reviews and leave their comments on message boards and all that. I have to say I'm in the lucky few that did not have out of this world expectations for the film, and I actually enjoyed it. I to be honest with you, I know what good cinematography is. I know what good films look like. However, I don't always have the most fun with great films. Sometimes I just want to kind of veg out as I'm watching a movie and see a bunch of cool action, and that's exactly what Batman vs Superman provided for me. I really like Zack Snyder's style of filmmaking. For those of you that don't know, Zack Snyder is responsible for some films such as 300, Superman. I forgot the title of the latest Superman film right before Batman v Superman. But Zack Snyder was behind that as well. Nolan had a little bit. Christopher Nolan had a little bit to do with that one. I think he was part producer in that film. As many of you know, Christopher Nolan is the man responsible for bringing us great films, great Batman films, such as the Dark Knight trilogy. So he had a little bit of a hand in that. And whoa. Jeez, talk about not giving me enough time to get through these rings. Terrible controllers. Yikes. Okay, let me try this again. Let's try this again. Let's press the button. Restart.
Then there's no time to
Let's
waste.
try to start this right this time. How do I jump up? How do I jump up? Oh, I pressed the Z button. I don't know if that really was the button to get him going, or if it just jumps automatically, wasting a bunch of time before. Whoa. So this kind of reminds me of some iPhone games, some cell phone games, smartphone games. They're just kind of like very simplistic, and some of them very broken since there's not very much quality testing for these games. And obviously this game had none of that. Oh my gosh. Alright, so anyways, as I was saying, yeah, Zack Snyder. Oh, I hit a wall. I'm done. If I couldn't get. Oh, now these are turned into. What in the world? Oh my gosh, this is supposed to be Metropolis. Looks terrible. Look at his flying animation. I'm sorry, but Titus, come on, guys. You claim that DC and Warner Brothers had other visions or whatever for this game and the license, but there's no excuse at least to not have some of the animations down, guys. Oh gosh, this is just terrible. Lex wins. Starting to get mad here. No, not
Then
really.
there's no time to waste.
Anyways, sorry. I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to concentrate. Trying to concentrate with talking about the Batman films, Superman films, and playing this terrible game. But yeah, I enjoyed Batman vs Superman. A lot of history with the director making actually good movies, and that's all fine and dandy. But I think it was just the critics were very unfair to them. I know I'm gonna catch a lot of heat for this, but even though it was, I guess you could say, a bad film, and I understand the reasons why as well. I totally see some of the plot issues with it and some of the issues with the way it was shot and all that. Some of the things in the story aren't exactly 100% coherent. However, with all that said, oh, and I hit that button again. Jeez. Okay, drop Superman. Okay. What are you doing? Stopping for a shawarma? Next one's again.
Then there's no time to waste.
Let's go. Let's do this. So, with that all said, and I have to say, I enjoyed Batman v Superman a little bit more than Civil War, believe it or not. Captain America Civil War, great film, lots of action, well acted, lots of drama, lots of cool special effects. Everything was on point. It was great, you know, it was a great film. However, the fun factor for me anyway, and I'm just talking about personally, because sometimes I allow myself to like terrible movies, and I don't know if this is exactly a terrible film, but Batman vs. Superman was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna say it was a great film, but it was a very, very fun film. I love the montage at the beginning of the film where they kind of sort of breeze over the story of Bruce Wayne and how he became the Batman and all that. I think it's one of the best montages made in modern film history. So I really appreciate that they did it, where we've all seen the story over and over again in all the Batman films, where they kind of go over the origin of Batman and what motivates him to be Batman and how he became Batman and all that. And I was so close that time. My goodness. I will pass this stage before.
Then there's no time to waste.
This transmission is completed. But I won't put myself through more torture of playing this game anymore. So yeah, this game, I'm having fun right now, but it's more just, I guess, for all the wrong reasons. It's like watching a Sharknado film. It's like, you know, it's terrible. It's terrible, but you have fun with it because it's so terrible. And this is kind of what this game is. I mean, I can totally see. I mean, I don't condone drinking or any of that kind of stuff, partying atmosphere, but I can totally see people trying to play this game, you know, having a few drinks and all that. And I missed
Then there's
it
no
again.
time to waste.
Okay, and you know, just like a bunch of belligerent people trying to get through these rings, and I could totally see people trying to make a game out of it, a game out of a game, believe it or not. So, anyways, I'm all over the place with my comments. I'm just streaming here for fun. I'm not really trying to make any world-changing remarks or you know, life-changing remarks or whatever. I just wanna show you Superman 64 or Superman: The New Adventures or whatever lack of a title this terrible game has. Oh my goodness. I think I almost have this course memorized right now. Whoop. Oh, that turn is terrible. I'm done. Look, the rings are great. I'm gonna start it over. I'm gonna try and pass this.
Then there's
I'm
no
gonna try and
time
pass
to
this
waste.
for you guys at home. Oh my goodness. Let's get it started. All right. Let's get this going. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I won't let you down. Oh my goodness. My kids, my daughters, they'd be like, "Dad, you're no good at this game. What's going on? I thought you were good at games. You're supposed to be good." Oh my goodness. So, how many of you, I'm curious, how many of you actually bought this game? I remember when this game was about to be released way back in '99. I do believe I was a junior in high school that year, which kind of, please don't do the math, kind of lets you know how old I really am. No, I'm just kidding, I don't care. But yeah, I remember seeing this at a kiosk at a Toys R Us and thinking like, wow, Superman game for the Nintendo 64, it's gonna be great. And I was so happy because it's an exclusive, and back then I was a big Nintendo fanboy, and I was looking always forward to Nintendo's exclusives. Oh, I made the turn that time. I made it. I'm gonna get it this time. I bet you. Yeah. Here we go. 46 seconds. Don't mess up now. This is it. So, yeah, I remember seeing this game at a kiosk, and I was kind of almost sold on the game actually before the game was even released. I was checking out all the previews and the magazines and all that, and I was really, really looking forward to this particular title. And is this gonna be it? Don't mess it up, bro! I did it! And when I played it I didn't play the game. I actually played just the demo of it at a kiosk at a Toys R Us, and I remember thinking to myself, "Oh my goodness, what the heck? Oh my goodness! I thought I won. I just realized I was too busy talking and celebrating. I lost. What happened here? It says Lex wins. I had plenty of time, didn't I? Didn't I? Oh.
Then there's no time to waste.
Let's do this. Oh gosh, I already wasted. What are you doing, man? Okay. Well, there's no hope, so I'm just gonna try to go no breaks here on this particular run. But and I'm done. And what am I? Look at these animations. It looks like he's being crucified or something when he's going up there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh my gosh. Metropolis. Filled with life and wonder. Okay. Oh, city streets come to life. Yeah. Definitely. They definitely just phoned this one in, guys. I wonder if they made any like actual real money off of this, or if they lost a bunch of money. I would assume. I think this is one of those games like E.T. that should just be buried or something. It's terrible. But anyway, one of the worst games of all time? I think not, but it is very terrible. It is. I don't recommend it unless you're gonna be playing it like with a grain of salt, you know, like. Whoa! I had a chance there. Okay.
Then there's no time to waste.
One more time. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna try and beat it. Actually, I think I did already beat it that one time, but they said Lex wins or something like that. I don't know what that's all about. I was there all the time. So yeah, I was in high school when this game was released. I was ready to buy it, looking forward to it, kind of happy about it. And then that demo, oh, thank God for those demos, those kiosks at gaming stores, because if it wasn't for that, I would have probably plopped down $60 or so on this game, and it would have been the biggest ripoff ever. Have you ever bought a game and just felt
Then there's
ripped
no
off
time
as
to
soon as,
waste.
like, you started playing it? I did. When the Nintendo 64 was first released, it was, I think it was back in 96 or 97. And I was really into football. Well, I still am. I love watching football on television, and I wanted to try out the Madden games. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try out this Madden game. It's called Madden 64, and so I tried it out, and I was like, oh my God, the teams are not. There's no real teams. It's not licensed teams. It was like some terrible gameplay where all the characters had the same body type, and pretty much there was almost no artificial intelligence to really kind of counteract your plays. So I remember that game, I would just run the ball every single play, and I would get first downs until I got a touchdown. There was no way they could stop the run, no matter what formation they tried or anything. There was no way they could stop me. So I was like, okay, so I just spent $60 on this game, and I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if, look, police car at the end of the road. Something about a police car. Okay, I finally beat it. Yeah, they let me. And Lex wins. What? What? Oh my gosh! I don't even see the car. How do they expect? How do they expect people to actually play this garbage of a game? You don't even see the car. It just tells you something about a car, and you can't even see it. And they expect you to get it within, what was that, like 5 to 10 seconds or so? I know the countdown said more, but that was not the time they were counting down. That was way less. Anyway, so I just want to say this is a terrible game. I strongly recommend, if you're gonna play it with some friends and kind of poke fun at each other while you're doing it. This is not a good game. I'm glad I checked it out though, because now I can actually say I played the game, even though it was only I guess, I don't know, what was it, like half an hour that I've been playing for, maybe a little more. Yeah, it's a terrible game. Don't play it, guys. If you want to hear some commentary about the films or the game, please just remember what I said. Remember what I said throughout this video, and hey, maybe make a game out of it. Make a game out of playing the game. How's that? That might be more fun than the actual game itself. See how long, I challenge you, see how long you can get a friend of yours to play this game for, if you have access to playing it on the Nintendo 64. I know it's a retro console. Or if you're one of those people that like to emulate some of these games, go ahead and do that. I don't think the developer for this game is gonna be losing out too much money if you emulate the game. I don't know. That's totally up to you. But this is definitely. It was fun talking to you. It was fun bringing it to you. But the game itself, it's so broken on so many levels. Oh my goodness. So I passed this stage twice, and twice I failed to see what the following objective was, because there was almost no warning about it. And well, anyways, if you like the videos, I'm gonna bring you some more retro videos as well, from N64, Super Nintendo coming up pretty soon, and playing some of the classics on those particular systems. And I hope you enjoy this laid back time with me, Leo. You can catch me on my personal stuff, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, all at keyword Planet Leo. Okay, keyword Planet Leo. But this is Daddy's Game Time. Daddy's Game Time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We have really cool stuff. You can find us on daddysgametime.com. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and obviously you're watching me through Twitch. For those that are watching me on a delay, you're probably watching me on YouTube. But I just want to say, man, thank you very much for always joining us, for supporting us, for helping us reach our goals as far as subscribers go. We're still very early in our development. We're growing. We've had some growing pains as well, regarding, how to get certain things done and everything. But I promise you, we're going to be trying our best to try to bring you some more content, bring you some more high quality content. And also, I just want people to understand a lot of the things that we do and say, take them with a grain of salt. I know a lot of gamers out there get kind of serious. They get kind of aggressive, I guess you could say, with the comments. We're not going to be really paying too much attention to rude comments on the message board. Let's try to keep it family friendly, have some good, clean fun. And remember, if you enjoy our games, if you enjoy the streams of games that we bring to you, like, comment, and subscribe to Daddy's Game Time. And until next time, enjoy your games and love your families.